skin a boat. I'm not the president of the Pelican Club for nothing, you know. But if I can lift this, you can lift your two. All right then? Stick it in the air and wave it about. Oh, cheer up, cheer up. Everybody loves a happy face. Wear it, share it. It'll brighten up the darkest place. Twinkle, sparkle, a little sunshine in. You'll be on the right side, looking at the bright side. Up with a chin, chin, chin. Chin down, get you down. Turn round, starting clowning. Think sad, your trouble doubles. Think glad they burst like bubbles. Chin up, chin up. Every little time your spirits will chin up, chin up. Give your attitude and up to tilt. Twinkle, sparkle, little fun begin. You'll be on the right side, looking at the bright side. Up with your chinny chin chin. You'll be on the right side, looking at the bright side. Up with your chinny chin.
Good evening, except it's not. It's a lousy evening and it's been a terrible day.
Prayers for Boaty. Our Lord, please improve Boaty's mood and make him full of happiness and energy and liveliness for this live stream so that we may have a fun and frolicsome couple of hours. Ramen. Did that help?
Well, at least you were praying to the right God. You had me worried there for a start. Hello, darlings, and a very warm welcome to Monday Night Live with myself and Emma. I'm in a filthy mood. I just want to go to bed and pull the covers over my head. Everything has gone wrong today. My day involved wasted time, complete frustration, and some theft as well, for a good measure. So I hope your day's been better than mine. How are you, Emma?
Well, my day has been better than yours. Nothing remarkable, but yeah, not bad, reasonable. But hey, I'm sure there's some lovely people out in the community who have had a fantastic day, and we would like to hear all about that because that will bring let little sunshine in and up with your chinny chin chin.
Yeah, I don't care how good their day's been. I'm still going to be miserable.
Okay, so this is going to be titled "The One Where Boaty is Miserable." So we're just going to have to deal with that. But yes, good evening, everybody. Welcome to Monday Night Live. We're going to be bringing you whatever happens over the next couple of hours. Maybe a feature thrown in, maybe some wine o'clock news, you know. But yeah, I mean, even though Boaty's not feeling particularly chipper, I think he may still like to know what you've been eating. So do let us know that. I thought what a good idea it could be if instead of telling us what you've been eating, you described it. The Hedgehog, hang on. You described it without you're not allowed to mention the food stuff. So you have to describe your meal, but without mentioning names of food. So say you had a roast, you could say, I had this flat brown stuff laid across the plate, covered in brown sloppy sludge, and it might be fun, might not be, but hey, we could give it a go. And I see, Boaty, you have the Hedgehog of Truth there, so I think we can probably do the Hedgehog of Truth feature a little later, maybe after 1 o'clock, when Boaty's feeling a little bit more frolicsome. What do you reckon? Unless you've got any truths you want to tell us now, Boaty.
Probably not wise for me to tell any truths at the moment.
Okay.
Not after the day that I've had.
Well, shall we dive into the comments? Oh, hang on. Before we do, if you want to give us a call, be gentle is the motto for the next half an hour or so. And the number's 07391 175 856. Or what is really great is if you want to leave a voice note through WhatsApp, and we'll play them to you.
Yeah.
So
send voice notes. I'm in too bad a mood to speak to anybody.
Yeah, if you call, you might actually get, instead of people ringing in to beast Boaty, you might get Boaty beasting you. So I think it might be wise, just for the time being, until you see Boaty, flying through the air and farting and, just being crazy, then probably voice notes are sensible for the next half an hour or so.
Yeah, because my mission over the next hour is to make you all as miserable as me.
And my mission is to try not to let that happen and to try and cheer Boaty up at the same time and carry the show. So, you know, Superwoman here is going to succeed in this. So, do you want to see who's here, or would you like me to do it?
I would like you to do it. I want to sit here and sulk in total silence. I want to be sullen and be other things beginning with S.
And what?
Other things beginning with S. I haven't thought of them yet, but I'll keep you
I did something
updated.
beginning with S directly before the live stream, and I didn't think I'd be ready for the live stream because I was so busy doing it. So, before I go on though, just to plug myself, I'm Emma Lemon. I'm on YouTube. Also, matron Tracy the Greenwood. This _ is _ the Greenwood. I've put a link in the chat box. She's released quite a funny video today from her time at the Project Nigel HQ Yard of Dreams. I haven't watched it all, but just the beginning of it had me laughing because of the production of it. So that's well worth watching. So if anybody would want to go and subscribe to her, they can watch it after the live stream. Don't watch it now, because this is going to be really great. Once I've perked Boaty up, there'll be no stopping him.
And I'm Boaty, but don't bother looking at my channel because I've got no more videos to put up there.
You've got no video to put up for the next 24 hours, Boaty. I'm sure you're going to film. This is a video that's going up there.
48 hours. 48 hours. I lost 2 videos today.
Well, but this is going out right now. So you're actually creating a video right now. And look, we have got 33 people watching you. So, you know.
I'll soon change that. I'll soon change that.
Anyway.
I'll get them down to single figures by 10:30.
Single fingers? That sounds good. Don't make them go away before the Wilderclack news. Anyway, Jimmy Quinn is here, says good evening. Boaty and Emma, good evening. Jimmy, hope you're well. Ain't done any psychic cheating lately. Justin George is here, says, hello, peeps, Emma, Boaty, give us a twirl, please. I don't think Boaty's in the mood for twirling anything at the moment. But, you know, after one clack. Peter P is here, good evening to gorgeous Emma Lumps, and lumpy moobs and balls. Steve Colgan says, hello, troops. And let's scroll down a bit and see. Oh, hang on, let me just go on to all messages, because otherwise we might miss something amazing. We wouldn't want to do that, would we? Right, so, now I've lost some comments when I've gone into all messages, so I can't see anybody above Pocahontas 100 saying evening, Boaty, Emma, and chat. So if you were there, good evening to you. I'm sorry I can't see it unless Boaty wants to look at that.
I can look at that. Where did you get to?
Well,
wasn't it?
Yeah, and then I can see up to Pocahontas.
Okay, well, Steve Cold was asking who gets custody of the Hedgehog. Well, I think we've answered that question. I'm getting lots of voice notes off Mr. Parry, so we'll have the joy of listening to those in a minute. Hello, boobs, says Steve Cold. Lord Stiffer is with us and says, in the jungle, the mighty jungle, the lion sleeps tonight. Near the village, the peaceful village, the lion sleeps tonight. Hush, my darling. Don't fear, my darling. The lion sleeps tonight. And he goes on to say,
I'm on my way.
Yeah, that's what he went on to say. Amy is with us. Hey, pot pickers, nose pickers, and navel fluff pickers. I can feel it in my waters. It's going to be a good night tonight. How has your day been? Well, thank you for asking, Amy. My day has been pissing awful. Absolutely dreadful. I just want to cry or sleep or get very drunk or... It's not been a good day.
I'm sure you can manage at least one of those things, particularly the getting drunk one. So we'll get you.
Yeah, I'll have a gash at that. Right, what's next? Oh, Emma Lemon. Oh, God, that's just you plug-in maker. Don't need to read that out, do we? Hi, all from a not very glorious Kansas City, says Barry, that guy from SETI Alpha 5. And, what just happened there? Oh, okay, that's fine. Evening all, says Matron. Ready for another manic Monday? Fill your glasses and empty your bladders. This could get messy. Andrew Buttygig is with us and greets everybody by name. I thought this was Mellow Monday, says Peter P. Carol C is with us and says hi. Short, but to the point there, Carol. Well done, you. Lord Stiff Upper Lip is singing my song. That's right. You sing it in the car, don't you? And then there's lots of evenings. Pocahontas 100 says good evening, Boaty, Emma, and chat.
I can see the rest if you want me to take over now.
Yeah, go for it.
You have a rest. Oh God, there's lots of people saying hello to each other, so I shall scroll down a bit. Barry says, is Brucey going to whip his bong out? Well, I think you know the answer to that now. And Barry says, I should watch what I say because Hallmark is a religious channel, so they don't like pottering and talk and the sort of talk we do. Oh, okay. Matron says, I shall be popping out community channel links all over the place tonight, but let's start with the Boaty's World Facebook group. And she does. Amy says, hello to the community. I've managed to stay awake tonight. Well done, Amy. I was the same the night before. So, yeah, us girls have been sleeping a lot this week. Andrew Buttigieg says, they're like all square man. Equalizer's here. Good evening, all. Good evening, Equalizer. And Carol C says, I've been enjoying myself over in the Facebook group. Yes, and it's lovely. It's lovely to see some activity. I noticed Amy had posted as well. I believe that's the same Amy, maybe a different one, but I think it's our Amy here. Yep, here comes this effing awful song, says Barry. Blaze up, Barry. Colette Abdul is here. Hello, Mr. Boaty. What is your opinion on seafood? What, if any, is your favourite and why and how would you cook it? Having been to Cornwall this year on my holiday, I really enjoyed some local seafood.
Ah, right. Well, that's a very good question, Colette, and thank you for it. I don't eat seafood because I don't want to be controversial, but I don't think that any living animal, any of God's creatures, I don't think they should have to die in order for me to eat. So I don't eat seafood. I don't eat fish. I'm not perfect, not by any manner of means. But you know, I think that morally one has to draw the line somewhere. So I do eat meat, but I won't eat anything that has died in order for me to eat it, if that makes sense. So obviously, seafood and fish are completely out of the question for me. I don't mind anybody else eating them. I've got no. It's just my personal morality tells me that I shouldn't, so I don't. But you know, everybody else has their own moral compass, and if you enjoy seafood, then absolutely fine.
There we go. That's an interesting answer for you. Hope it was acceptable. Peter P says, is that Simone covering Emma's arse? No, this isn't Simone. This is a plant I've been given recently. It was in one, you know, in my video where I obtained a load of plants. Oh, there's a good feature for you. It's not got a name yet. Could I have some name suggestions for this plant, please? And I will name it after my favourite. There's a feature for tonight. Name Emma's plant.
Bob.
So there we go. Pardon?
Bob.
I think I've already got one called Bob, maybe. Well, anyway, Boaty's suggestion is Bob. Anybody else got some? I thought we could have a community thing. It can't be called Spot.
I can join in. I'm part of the community.
Okay, then, right. So Bob and Spot are Boaty's ideas. Anybody else got any ideas?
Edward Butterdish.
Do you like the name Edward Butterdish? Does it look like an Edward Butterdish to you? Doesn't look like a butter dish. I think it's going to be a trailer. It's going to be dangling when it gets a bit bigger. Nice though. Just given from the lady down the street, a whole load of plants. She just decided she had too many, and said, "Does anybody in the street want them?" And I was like, "Oh yeah, I'll go for that." Got loads.
Ernest
anyway,
Borg10.
Ernest what?
Borg10.
I'm going to have to rewatch this live stream to remember all the names you're throwing at me. What's Borg10?
Well, it's Ernest Borgnine who's been subjected to inflation, and he's become Ernest Borg10.
Right. Well, thank you for that. Maybe we should let the community make some suggestions too, and I get back to the comments. Do you think?
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
Bill Fag Packet.
I don't like that one. Try again.
I'll have a think about it.
Right.
Albert Sheepshagger.
No, it's got to be family friendly, right? Because if my friends come around with their kids and they say, "Oh, what's this called? What's that called?" I can't be saying, "Oh, this one's called Albert Sheepshagger," can I really? So
Okay.
family. I don't mind it being a bit weird, but it can't be obviously pervy.
Okay. What about Rupert the Bear, but bear is spelled B-A-R-E, but we don't tell the children that.
I don't like that. It's boring.
All right.
I don't want it to be family friendly, but I don't want to be childish.
Oh, God.
I'm very fussy with the names. It's like you name your child. That name is there for life, you know. So you've got to make sure you get it right.
Aloysius Plunder Chops.
Right, people can vote. Which one of Boaty's suggestions do you like best? And I'll name it that, unless you come up with a better one. Anybody else?
Alanis Pant Knickers.
No, we're going into pervy territory again. You're off on your fantasies now, Alanis Pant Knickers. Would you like to be called Alanis Pant Knickers? Oh no, sorry, no. You know, I just don't think that name really suits me. You know, no.
Lee Van Queef.
Right, guys, we're going to spend the next 2 hours with Boaty throwing out potential names for my plants and me deciding them.
Clint East Forest.
Are you just going to keep throwing out names until I accept one? Because you know we're not going to move on from this until I accept one of your doings.
No, crack on with the comments. Crack on.
Are you sure now?
Yeah.
To be sure now. To be sure now. What you care for a cup of tea, father? Okay, so the old Brucey just doesn't have that hard edge like Lemmy, says Barry. Colette Abdul says to the Greenwood, hello, love, hope you're well. Barry says Boaty's had an awful day because he can't get his body rogered. Oh, that's probably added to things as well, isn't it? The fact that it's the first
No,
Monday.
I didn't mind that. In fact, I will address this question now, and I will wave this in the air to signal my deep frustration and annoyance. Right. If you were watching my live stream last night, and some of you won't have been, and I'm prepared to forgive you for that, because I'm like that. I'm a forgiving sort of Boaty. If you watched my live stream last night, you would know that I had a plan for today, a plan to replace the Roger Boaty Mustard and Boaty do lunch thing. And my plan, as some of you know only too well, was to do food reviews. Now, Mustard was bang on board with this. So we decided that was what we were going to do. And we set up the format. When Mustard was off collecting his kids, I wrote a bit of a script, all of that sort of thing. So, and we did really, really well. We did an introduction in the yard to the feature with a really good backstory, a really good moving forward story, a really good piece to camera, two-handed. And then we did the drive there, which I was going to edit and had some really good points in it. But then the actual filming in the restaurant itself went perfectly. I managed to get the camera in just the right place. It got a perfectly framed shot of us both in profile eating. We did a 40-minute film, which was going to be edited down to about 7 to 9 minutes. There was some really, really good stuff in there. We did an outro in the restaurant, and then we did another outro outside, because we got outside footage as well. I got still shots, I got video shots. Everything was absolutely perfect. I couldn't have been happier with it. And what an amazing start to the whole thing. Captain Mustard, when he put his microphone on his lapel, the cack-handed frigger muted them. Zero sound on anything. Completely gone, completely wasted. Nothing. So annoyed, because I'm watching the video and I can see how perfect the framing is. And I was there, so I know what we said, and I know how perfect that was. It was a really good food review with a little bit of a twist with a bit of our personality in it. So absolutely gutted. And the other thing was the food steamer that I bought off eBay that I was all excited about. I got an email at about 11:45 this morning saying your parcel has been delivered, and there was a picture of where the chap left the parcel, and he left it outside my front door, not propped up against the door, just randomly out in the pavement. And yep, you guessed right. When I got home, it's been nicked.
Oh no.
Oh yes.
You must be able to make a claim for that though.
Oh, I can try. I can try. I won't get anywhere with eBay because eBay will say that it was delivered. It's showing as delivered. I've really
they have
been
to take a photo of where it is, and if it's shown as just in the street, you'll be able to prove that they've just left it there.
Yeah, but does that count as being delivered? I don't know. I don't know. So
oh no.
So it's been, honest to God, I could cry about the video. The only little ray of hope is that obviously I was recording using the very posh microphones from Sean, and they've got a thing on them where the microphones actually record. They are their own recording devices. So depending on which button Mustard accidentally pressed, if he's muted them, that's it, finished, nothing we can do. But we both remember looking at the receiver on the camera, and it was showing an audio input, but there's no audio on the film. So if the mics have recorded them, then it might be semi-redeemable, but it's going to be a massive pain in the ass, because what I would have to do is I would have to plug each individual microphone into the iMac upstairs, because nothing down here has got a USB port. And then I would have to export both audio files separately from each microphone. And then I would have to export them somehow from the iMac down into the edit suite down here. And then somehow I would have to put one audio track with another audio track with the visual track, and somehow try and sync it up exactly with all three with each other. And quite honestly, I think it'd be easier to just do the whole thing again next Monday.
Well, then again, you won't get the same thing as the first time round, so it might be worth giving it a bash anyway.
I'll give it a bash. But it's gonna be a nightmare. I'm not sure I'm clever enough to sync three separate tracks up so that they're exactly synced with each other. I mean, I'll try. I don't even know how to export the audio off the microphone. It's got a lid. Hey?
I was just going to say, Sean might be able to advise you on that, I guess, because he's got them, hasn't he?
He has. So, yeah, I'll give him a bell tomorrow. I'm just gutted.
Yeah, and like having that thing stolen on top of it all, when if you weren't out making the video and you were at home, you would have been home to receive it.
Yeah.
Having that stolen, you're looking forward to that. Oh, poor Boaty. Our prayers go out to him on this evening.
Oh, and the thing that I actually went to the yard to do was to swap the wheels on the car. Because last week we couldn't do it because we didn't have a key for the lock and wheel nuts. The week before we couldn't do it because we ran out of time. Didn't get that done today either. So I've got no daily diary, no lunch video, and we didn't get the car done either.
I can spot that Matron is saying she loves doing an audio edit. I could just see that from here. It's a lot down the chat, but yeah, if you need help, Sean, obviously. But if it's just a case of syncing the audio into visuals, Matron apparently, I think she's saying she loves doing that, so she might be able to help you as well. So as long as you can get the sound, you're halfway there, isn't it?
Well, at least that would give me a fighting chance, but I honestly don't know if I can. I'm just going to have to try tomorrow. I mean, I know that in the grand scheme of things, it's not the end of the world. And if you don't do any kind of content creation yourself, you probably won't get it. But it's the biggest bummer in the world. Honestly, I know it's not a real problem in any way, shape, or form. Other people have got real things to deal with. I'm just a bit gutted because it was good. It was good. Maybe I can rescue it.
And also, I know when you spent the whole day doing it and you've been focusing on that, thinking this is going to be good, and then like you say, you feel like the whole day is just sort of wasted when you could have been doing other things or just relaxing.
Yeah, exactly. These things happen. The problem is, I'll show you. The problem with the oops, hold on. So this is what Mustard is used to using. These are these are the mics that I bought recently just for the live stream. They're only cheapies. These are better than the last ones actually. And all you've got on there, you've got a simple on-off button, and that's about your lot. These ones happen to have some displays on it. So when you're manhandling it and putting it on, you're not likely to do any damage. These are the mics that I was using today. And they're, let me get one out and show you. Then there are buttons all over them. And I guess it's quite easy to press a button. See, blinking green shows that it's powered but not connected and recording. It would be solid green if it was recording and all was well. That's what mine was. Mustard had pressed that button and you've got that red light there, and that shows that hopefully, if it was a solid red like that, I've just read the instructions. If it's a solid red, that means that the mic is recording. So the mic is recording, but it's not putting the audio on the visual. If it's a blinking red, then that means that the mics are muted, and obviously the mics are connected. So actions on one turn into actions on the other. So just have to keep the fingers crossed, I suppose, and see what happens tomorrow.
Yeah.
Hey ho.
Good luck
Worst
with
things
that.
happen at sea.
Shall I read a few more comments out?
Well, why not?
The Equalizer says he's been in, or she, I think it's a guy, been in bed all day. Lucky you. Colette Abdul says, hi everyone, I'm not the best with these lives, so sorry for slow replies. It's fine, Colette. We're slow at getting to the comments, so don't worry about it. Peter P says, have a good moan, Boaty, you'll feel better. And he did. Yeah, Matron says to Colette, that's the main thing is you're here. So that's right. Ambulance for Boaty, says Jimmy Quinn. Sorry, ambulance for Boaty, says Jimmy Quinn. Hedgehog, Matron says, when you brought it out, she's in love with it. Colette says, my dad had been not the best. My Audi has cost me yet more money putting fuel in the sodding thing, putting me in a mood, let alone the garage fees. That's what she says. So she's not in the best of moods either. Does Boaty need a new scrubber for his domestic doings, says Andrew Buttergeek.
That's a Pompeii reference.
Oh, okay. Barry says, hee. One of the Hallmark actors is hovering and watching his live. Oh, this live. Oh, he did the same with Simon's. Poor guy, he really is out of his depth for this. Jimmy Quinn says, dinner tonight, barbecue, ribs and chips. Amy says, my kids used to say they had flat meat with gravy when they had a roast for school meal. Well, it is, isn't it? Like, they just give you really flat slices. Peter P says, oh yeah, they're doing my feature that I suggested. I quite like this. Peter P says, I had something liquid with small cubes of stuff grown underground and minced moo. Okay. Barry says he sent you a voicemail. Evola Sunglasses says good evening to you both. Good evening, Evola Sunglasses. Do you want to play that now, or are you just having a little look, Boaty?
Do you want to crack on with comments? Or I've got about
Yeah,
50,
I'll do some more comments. If anyone wants to leave
okay.
another voicemail,
I've got about
while
59 million from Mr. Parry.
oh right, if anyone does want to leave a message, it's 07391 175 856. And you know, if you just do a voice recording on WhatsApp and send it to that number. The number again, 07391 175 856, and we'll get to them in due course. Hopefully not too long.
I might have some salami. I'm peckish. I had a really, really late lunch, but I'm hungry.
I must apologise. I was just sniffing then, and it probably sounded horrendous. So apologies. I didn't mute my mic. So if anybody thought they sounded like some kind of
talk about
snuffling
muting
pig,
mics.
yeah, okay, it's a sore point. But if anyone thought, is there a snuffling pig in here? It was me, slightly congested. I usually mute my mic. Sorry, Boaty, don't listen. And I didn't then. So apologies. I've got to do it again. Hang on.
Anybody want a piece of salami?
Oh yes, please.
No, there you go.
Oh, thanks. Right. A matron says she's already liking this describe your dinner feature. I thought that wasn't bad. We might keep that one for the Monday night. I don't think Boaty could cope with it the rest of the time. Andrew says, hey, Cure fan here. I'm always down. Amy says, Boaty, pour yourself a glass of wine, not till wine o'clock, I'm afraid, although I'm sure he's tempted.
Oh, I'm tempted.
Somebody called Blue Minster was here or is here, but he or she was very, very naughty because our matron has gone and deleted his message. Blue Minster, you were very, very naughty and you have been matroned. Don't do it again. Barry says, my dinner.
Oh, I'm going to see what it was.
You can have a look. Barry says, my dinner, appetizing on the way in, satisfying on the way out.
I don't understand that.
And Blue Minster was very, very naughty again because...
Oh, I'm going to read that one too.
They've had another message removed by our matron. Matron's a good girl. If you get very, very naughty, matron comes and spanks your bot. If you 3 times... Oh, there's another one further down. Oh, Blue Minster.
Well, she wouldn't want to spank... She wouldn't want to spank Blue Minster's bot because the deleted message says, may my farts be heard.
Well, why have you deleted that, matron? I'm interested as why matron deleted that, because I think that their farts should be heard. In fact, if you want to send a voice note to Boaty on WhatsApp with your fart, 07391 175 856, your fart will be played live on this live stream and everyone will hear it. So that's a good idea. I think we should start doing that, the fart feature. Send your farts to Boaty. So, thank you, matron. She has... Oh, I've got the live stream cough. She's put my link there for my YouTube channel. If anybody wants to check that out, subscribe, like, and watch all my videos later. Andrew says, in, out, spray it all about. Blue Minster's been going crazy. Matron's been going crazy, deleting everything that Blue Minster's been going crazy about. There's so many Blue Minster deleted messages. I'm finding it hard to find where we're up to. Right. Oh, Peter P is saying your subs are up, Boaty.
Oh, really?
Apparently. That's what he says. It must be true. Peter P is the most dedicated fan, I think.
Oh,
So,
they are.
Oh, there we go. A little glimmer of good news for you, Boaty. All those people subscribing, looking forward to tomorrow's lunch video. Right.
You're in trouble when I see you next.
Oh, is that a promise?
Yes. But.
Oh, I'm all hot now. Matron is advising Blue Minster to keep the potentially offensive language out of this chat, and that goes for everybody. Not that anybody else is in trouble yet, but you never know. Pingu Conkle says, greetings, honourable hostess and Boaty from the YouTube Moves channel, Boaty's Pendulous Podgering Pork Chop. All right. Sounds interesting. Blue Minster then said something else. Oh, no. Yeah, and Matron has timed him out for 300 seconds, so I hope you're counting your seconds down, Blue Minster. Everybody is rapturous about Pingu arriving. Pingu, hi Pingu, Pingu, hi Pingu. Amy says, I had white fibrous protein in a brown milky looking sauce with white maggot looking carbohydrate, slimy round vegetable in a red sauce with white cubes of carbohydrate.
Right.
Oh.
I have a question. If it's brown, how can it be milky looking? Because milk is white.
Maybe it's like, brown milkshake, like thick sort of milk. I think it's probably gravy. Quite a thick gravy, so a milky, brown, milky looking thing, perhaps.
Gravy doesn't look like milk.
Oh, maggot looking, that's going to be a pasta, isn't it? The white maggot looking carbohydrate is going to be pasta or noodle. Maybe the brown milky looking sauce could be soy sauce, maybe. Slimy round vegetable in a red sauce. Ah, it's rice, it's a curry. Because slimy round vegetable in a red sauce with white, well, I don't know. You can
Could be a
know
baked
now,
bean. Right, so it's gravy with spaghetti, baked beans, and white cubes of carbohydrate. What, potato chunks?
I'm confused by the red sauce. Oh yes.
Hang on.
That's baked beans, isn't it?
Slimy round vegetable in a red sauce.
That's baked beans, isn't it?
Well, they're not round technically. Neither are they a vegetable. They're a pulse, aren't they? And they're not slimy. And
Well,
it's an orange sauce rather than
okay, yeah. Slimy round vegetable.
Slimy round vegetable.
Beetroot?
Brussels sprout. Oh, beetroot. Could be beetroot. Right. So it's spaghetti with brown gravy, beetroot.
And white cubes of carbohydrate. Cube potatoes? Is that?
Yeah. Right. So it's spaghetti with gravy, beetroot, and cube potatoes, which quite honestly sounds resistible to me.
Hey up, Pete, Mistress Greenwood and the butter guy, says Pingu Concord.
Hello, Pingu.
Here goes Tracy's lunch. Are we ready? I had clear slime that went white and solid when heated. Eggs. Which had yellow loveliness in the centre, alongside 3 squares of brown carbohydrate toast that had solidified moo juice on it. Yeah, buttered toast with egg. That was easy.
Yeah,
that was lovely, matron, says Peter P. Colette Abdul says, okay, Boaty, that's fair enough. I mean, I don't eat pork, not at all. That was in response to the fishy thing. This is a fantastic feature, says matron. Right, I'm going to work on this and bring it back properly next week. Hang on, my inbox is flashing. Is matron saying anything? All right, she was just sending a message. I've read it now. All right. Thor says Cockmaster 5000. And Peter P says 50 viewers, get a move out. It's only 47 now, Peter P. So you should have told us when it was 50.
42 on my doings.
45 on mine.
No, they were.
Three extra people are watching me. Have you heard about this new silly government idea of pay per mile tax on cars, says Colette Abdul.
I have.
I think she probably wanted you to expand slightly on it about your thoughts, perhaps. Do you think?
Well, I really hope it happens.
There we go.
It would save me an absolute fortune. So, fingers crossed. Fingers crossed.
Kyle Ortiz says, you on the right, is that me or you, Boaty? I think it's me, should stand up and bounce a little. Okay. Happy to oblige. Boaty's gone off to have a heart attack.
Run away! Run away!
I hope you might have gained another subscriber for that. It would be worth it, won't it? If you subscribe, I'll do it again next week. How about that?
I'll do anything for subscribers. I am within one. Oh, and I have just had another one. So that means, darlings, that I am back to the number of subscribers I had when YouTube started doing a cull. So I'm back to where I was. It's taken, how long has it taken? It's taken about 5 days, but I'm back to where I was before YouTube nicked about 40.
Well, let's hope that they don't do it again then.
So I'm only 9 away from us having a party for the old 6666. We'll have a party when that happens.
What will happen at this party? What does that entail?
We'll do a live stream. I'll get really drunk, eat some really nice food, and you can watch me.
So nothing different then?
No, not really.
Lord Stiff Upper Lip is suggesting the plant should be called Angelo. Pingu Concord says, I found the best way to confuse other motorists. Indicate whilst driving the Audi. Pardon me, I'm burping. Excuse me if you heard that. I have IBS. It's been playing up today. Makes me burp a lot. Apologies. Cyril, Amy is suggesting for the plant. New Age Halloween that suggests Edward Butterdick, or did you say that and they're liking it? I seem to remember you said something like that. Edward something.
I said
Jimmy
Butterdick.
Quinn. Oh. Jimmy Quinn says, what a load of bollocks, Boaty. You eat chicken, beef and goat.
Yeah, I do. But they don't have to die for me to eat them, do they? Fish and seafood, they have to die. Chicken, you can just... I like a chicken breast, darlings, and I'm sure I'm not alone in that. Well, if you buy morally sourced meat, then you will find that just as a lady can have a mastectomy, a chicken can have a breast removed without having to die. So you just have to buy your chicken from one of the morality farms where you can buy chicken meat, but the chicken lives a full, complete, and fulfilled free-range life.
Kazi is here. Says, if I put my finger on my butt in the shower and I gay. Thank you very much for that information, Kazi. Are you happy with that comment? Shall I move on, or did you want to comment upon it, Boaty? Because you're quite experienced in that area.
Move on. Nobody needs that image.
Blue Mountain Kitchen says, greetings, everyone. Good evening, Blue Mountain Kitchen. It's lovely to have you here. Are you a restaurant or anything like that? Sounds interesting. The name. Andrew Buttergate says, is that a fungus the bogeyman breakfast tray?
Where are all these subscribers suddenly coming from?
There's been some people. There's been some new people on the live stream, so maybe they've. So welcome everybody. Welcome new subscribers. Welcome to the madness that is Monday night. It's usually a bit crazier than this, but Boaty's feeling a little bit grumpy tonight.
Yeah, so but I'll be opening the wine at 11. That'll make everything okay.
Yeah, no. Honestly, the 1 o'clock news is bonkers tonight. Like
wine. My piece of advice, darlings: wine solves everything. Wine is the answer. Now, what's the question? That's my motto, and I'm going to put it in the freezer.
Boaty's always whining. Peter, just call it Pekka. It's a good manly Finnish name. Peter says, Emma, have you upgraded your new chest of drawers with some flashing nibs? No, I'm probably going to paint a design on them, or use some Sharpie pens, to do something fancy on them. I'll do something, and there'll be a video about it when I do it. But
could I have an Ooh Renee? That might cheer me up.
Oh, would it?
It might do.
Oh, Renee!
That was a good one. That was one of your good ones.
Renee, what are you doing? Turning your microphone off.
You stupid woman. Well, we've got to do that for Christmas. We've got to do that. We keep talking about it. We've got
Denise. Is it Denise? I can't remember her name. Was it a lady called Denise who said she was going to write the script?
I
Apologies,
can't
I've
remember.
forgotten her name. But anyway, if she doesn't, seriously, do you want me to do a script and then the people who want to play the parts, all they have to do is voice record their part.
Yeah.
If they send them all to me, if I'll get a phone number they can send them all on.
Okay.
If and then I can try and compile it all, and then we can make it into a video by basically we could put photos of the real characters on, but with the voices over.
Perfect.
It'll be very amateurish, but that might make it hilarious. So if you really want me to do that, I will. So with that in mind, please, community who are here tonight, please will you tell me what part you're playing, and I will make a note. I better start making notes, and we will do our Christmas LOLO pantomime. So yes,
and I'm just going to interrupt you to play a couple of voice notes.
Boaty, are you ready?
Boaty missed the Grinch today. Farting and, just being crazy. So what you say? You usually have a smile on your face, sir? Every time you see your wonderful Emma, it always gives a smile on your face. Have a glass of wine now, sir.
Oh, good idea.
A glass of wine and batty water. If you have a scone, which do you put on first, the jam or the cream?
There you go.
Everybody in the chat says which way around they do it.
There you go. There's a question for the community, and I should have one via email somewhere. But I don't know where. So no, I can't see. No, can't see one by email. So there we are. That of the voice note completed for now.
So Boaty, you're Renee. I'm Mimi. Matron, you're the old lady Fanny. The flashing nubs. Well, Tracy, you're an old lady Fanny. Sorry about that, but you are. And is there another part you're playing, Matron? Because Fanny might. Well, she'll be saying enough, won't she? I know Carol Ann was thinking of being Yvette, so I'd have to check with her if she's up for that. Peter P, I think you're one of the airmen. Which one are you? Fairfax or the other one? And then I can't remember who anyone else is. So can you write in the comments? You can't just say, oh, I fancy being this person and not commit to it. You've got to be willing to put your voice on a voice note with your part, with the part you're playing. It won't be long, obviously, but you've got to be willing to say your lines on a voice note for the Christmas LOLO pantomime. So that'd be a load of fun. There we go. I've set the ball rolling. We can't get out of it now.
Don't forget that you, as well as being Mimi LeBlanc, you're also the fallen Madonna with the big boobies.
Yes, but that's a non-speaking part. So, but I am, the fallen Madonna with the big boobies. So, 8 minutes to 1 o'clock.
Oh, thank God for that.
The flashing nubs. Call it Orgo, says Peter P. Orgo is the young ones, reference. There was Futunch and Orgo, the two devils, so that's why he's saying that. I have got something in my throat that I don't want to be there.
Colette Abdul said, there was a very elderly lady on my street who brought who bought something she thought was tomato plants from a car boot sale, and they turned out to be cannabis. Blue Mountain Kitchen says, anybody here who likes farming videos? Well, I watch Clarkson's Farm and Harry's Farm, and Barry and Karen actually do their own farming. So,
and you do like a good tractor and
I love the tractor.
Combine harvester. I got a brand new combine harvester. New Age Halloween says that you look like Nigel Farage, which you obviously, Maybe you could have a guest appearance on Hello Hello. Nigel Farage could come in. Colette Abdul says it was many, many years ago. Thor says Steve. Doreen DV says bonjour. How are you doing, guys? Well, I'm doing not too bad. Boaty wasn't doing too well, but I think he's picking up a little teeny weeny bit. Perhaps.
I need wine. I need wine to get over the fence of being bitterly disappointed.
He'll be okay in hour 2. By the time he goes to bed, he'll be sparkling from the amazing second half of this live stream. Barry says Boaty can say sheep shagger as he's Welsh. Anyone else says it is racist because we do not shag sheep. Pingu Concord says Boaty talking bollocks. Now there's a surprise, Jimmy. Carol C says we should name the plant Hamish.
Oh,
PT.
And name another. Well, no, I want to do that now. But yeah, Hamish and Dougal are 2 really good names for plants, but they have to be together.
Like a pair, yeah.
Yeah.
Have you not got any more plants you could name, Hamish and Dougal?
I could name.
A set of 3, haven't you?
I could name the succulents. There's one in the guest cupboard and one outside that I should probably bring in.
Yeah, it won't like the winter.
Yeah. So they could be Hamish and Dougal.
Okay.
Where shall I put the one that's outside?
I'd have to look in your house and suggest. Do you like plants in the bathroom? Could go in there with your new piece of artwork. You wanted it to be a little bit more homely in there. Get yourself a little blue pot from the charity shop. Pop it in there or something.
Yeah. Or I could put it on the printer in the guest cupboard.
Might be a bit dark in that corner.
Will it?
I'm trying to. Where's the printer? Is it near the window?
Yeah.
Oh, it might be okay there then.
Well, it's going to get a lot more light there than it would in the bathroom.
Well, you've got a big window in your bathroom. You should put it on the windowsill.
It's frosted though, isn't it?
It's still light though. It just wants the light. It doesn't care about whether the window's frosted or not.
I would like something a bit more traily in the bathroom.
Yeah. Okay.
Come up with a bathroom plan for me, and I'll go and get one.
I'll have a think.
Okay. Or any of you guys, and if any of you are expert plantologists, then do come up with an idea of an attractive triffid that I could put in my bathroom.
You want it trailing though, you say, don't you? Yeah.
I'd like something like that, yeah.
I mean, this is going to trail, but I don't know what it is. I'll have to find out what it is. I think it's philodendron or something. This one here is trailing. Look at this. God, the state of this one. I can't show you how long this is, but it's very long. Ivies are quite a hard to kill plant, but you know that'll grow everywhere. A lot of people have ivy in their bathrooms.
Oh, do they?
I think so. Yeah, I thought it was like one of the classic bathroom plants is ivy. So,
okay, I'll check that out.
PSOTV would like to know what's going on. Well, depends what point of the live stream you joined, but hopefully you've worked out what's going on by now. We're doing a live stream, and there's a hedgehog looking at a candle. Don't set fire to the hedgehog. His nose will melt. Right, I'm just scrolling down a little. Doreen, apologies if I don't pronounce properly, but Doreen DV says, "What are we talking about today? I'll vote." Oh right, well we were naming my plant. We're talking about Boaty's bad day. What else we talked about? Describe your dinner without mentioning the food item. They're the things we've talked about so far. Day of the Triffid, says the Equalizer. Thor says, "Hey Emma, blink twice if this guy scares the shit out of you." No, he doesn't. Boaty's lovely. He's an old softy. Doesn't scare me at all. Andy Donlan says, "Hi guys. What about Trevor the Triffid?" Trevor the Triffid. Colleen Abdul says, "Albert Greenwood." So that's someone I should be related to. Lee Van Queef, says Doreen DV.
No, I said that. She's having a laugh at it.
Oh, okay.
Or
Barry
he.
Says,
I can't see exactly. I thought that was quite clever, Lee Van Queef. I thought that was funny.
I think Barry's got quite a funny one as well, called Quiff Richard. I thought that was quite funny. Planty McPlantface, says Pingu. William Shitner, says Barry. That could be your bathroom plant.
Yes.
And it will be near the toilet, so it can be called Edward. What was it? William Shatner.
Yeah.
That's a perfect bathroom plant.
I'm screenshotting that.
Get yourself an ivy or something like that. Call it William Shatner.
Yeah, I love that. Well done, Barry.
You are woo-ah, says Peter P. I'm not sure if I've pronounced that wrong. Voltnut Official says big boobs. That's not a very good name for a plant. Sorry, I'm not calling it big boobs. Colette Abdul says, yes, I agree. Food reviews, Mustard and Boaty, I think would be great. So did they.
It would have been. It would have been.
It could have been so good.
Look.
It could have been so perfect.
Just so you know, check out how perfect the framing is. Hold on, let me find it. Honestly, it was spot on. Here we are. Right, way better than our previous videos. Hold on, let me.
I suggested to Boaty if he can't get the sound back, he and Mustard should do a voiceover on it instead. So they could still use the video. They could even make it funny. Oh, yeah, the lighting's good too and everything, isn't it?
Yeah, it's perfect, isn't it?
Yeah. Oh, dear.
And we were really funny. We came up with some really good stuff. We came up with the scoring format going forwards. Oh, I'll have to try with the microphones and keep everything crossed, darlings.
You said you can see if it's muted, can't you? So maybe you have to get into the routine of keeping an eye on the light to make sure it's doing the right thing, perhaps.
I keep an eye on mine, but I'll have to keep an eye on Mustard's. It was Mustard's that was at fault.
Right. Matron has just alerted us to it being the Wine O'Clock news. So, the Wine O'Clock news. The Wine O'Clock news. It's the Wine O'Clock news. Do 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 do. Hello, this is your Wine O'Clock news read by Susie Side Shuffle. The other day, we said fuck off to the caravan known as George and Roger Bossy. Now I don't know where they're going to eat their lunch because it's fucking freezing in the yard in winter. However, nobody seems to have told Mustard this because little Jerry is still visibly flopping about in the thin shorts and no grumbies. Somebody get that man a proper pair of tracksuit bottoms before the poor wee fella freezes and drops off. Now, that's your only news article, but now we're going to hand over to Captain Horseradish for the shipping forecast. Hello. Yeah, my name's Captain Horseradish, all right? And this is your shitting forecast for this evening. But, oh, I'm smashing my place up. But before we do the shitting forecast, I just want to plug myself, because that's what I'll do. So, my YouTube channel is called Project Idle. And basically, I just doss around my yard, and, pretend I'm doing some work. But, and my other YouTube channel is Steve Berry's Shitting Me 90. And that's also quite a good channel. I suggest you go and subscribe to it straight away. Anyway, right. I hope you didn't mind me plugging myself. In fact, this is supposed to be the shitting forecast, so I should really unplug myself and let it all run freely. Because, this forecast is wet and windy. And you can probably imagine what that means. There's going to be widespread wetness across the country tonight. So I recommend you button up, keep your trousers on, and maybe put some bed sheets on. Some pads to soak up all the wetness. Anyway, that's your shitting forecast for tonight. I'll hand you back to Boaty. All right, cheerio. Oh, I'm Boaty. Sorry, mate, for not, sorry for switching your microphone off today. Anyway, bye for now. The Wine O'Clock news. The Wine O'Clock news. It's the Wine O'Clock news. Do, 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 do.
Well, thank you for that. My first glass of wine has just gone all over my iPad and all over the table. The comments have completely disappeared. I've got no idea where they are.
I'm not sure what just
God's sake.
happened, but normal service has now resumed. Sorry, Boaty.
That needs to go on its own video. Steve Berry's shit in the 90s.
Earpiece is gone. Let's put it back on again. Right, I hope that everybody approved of that. I thought if each week we have different characters reading the news and we have the shitting forecast with Captain Horseradish, then it could be interesting. We give it a go, you know. Are you okay? You all right?
Yeah. The other channel is Steve Berry's shit in the 90s.
No, I actually said I shit in my nightie.
Oh, well, that's it. I remember. Yeah.
Anyway, back to the comments. Well, I'm glad it made you giggle anyway, Boaty. Cheered you up a bit, hopefully.
Right, let's try and actually drink this one instead of spraying it all over the table.
Right.
You're very good health, darlings. Cheers, chins up, bottoms
cheers
up,
water.
up yours, and all of that.
While Boaty is taking his first swig, may I invite questions for the Hedgehog of Truth? I'm going to write it in the chat box too. Please type your Hedgehog of Truth questions to Boaty and Emma below. Right, so the first few questions that come under that, we will take as your Hedgehog of Truth question, or you can send a voice note with your question to 07391 175 856, and we will get Boaty to hold that hedgehog, and I will have to imaginarily hold it, and you know, and then we will see if we can get that feature going this week. Congratulations, I think you've passed your eye test, Matron says to Voltner official when they pointed out they could see big boobs in front of them. It's melons time, says Voltner official. Emma is trying to keep a poker face, says Tracy. 60 viewers, get 2 moves out. Well, there aren't 60 at the moment, Peter P. There's only 44 according to my my screen. 62 and climbing, says Matron. It's not now. It's not now. They've all got terrified by the one clack news and disappeared. Welcome to all new people. You're very welcome, says Matron. You're talking too much, Captain Cocoa Leafs.
Bloody hell. A live update on the subscriber count. 6,663.
Whoa,
so,
3 more. We could get it tonight, Boaty.
We could do it tonight.
We've got
we could do it tonight.
Boaty needs 3 more subscribers and then we'll have a party. So if you're not already subscribed, please hit the subscribe button. Please. Let's do it by the end of this live stream, and we will have party. Even though Boaty's not in a party mood, we'll get him into it. It'll really cheer him up. Yeah, it'll really cheer him up. It's kind of his job, Matron says to Voltner, who complained that you were talking too much. Amy says, what has happened? 62 watchers. Please leave a like and subscribe. It's the Monday night thing, Amy. Doing vertical live streams brings in all sorts of interesting people. So it's wonderful to have them here. So that's what tends to happen. And it gets exciting. Show me more open mouth, says Voltner. Who do you want the open mouth from? Here is mine. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you very much. And Collect Abdul says, Mr. Boaty, would you and Captain Mustard do a food challenge of preparing it from scratch and eating it? I think you wouldn't agree to that, but I'll ask you anyway. Who's the fastest wins? I don't like fast eating food challenges. I like to enjoy my food.
Yeah, but it's preparing it as well, isn't it?
Well, it'd be like what's that show where they have to cook quickly?
There used to be the feature on the Saturday Kitchen or whatever it was, where they had to who was quickest to make an omelette. But
can't think
I'm
what
up.
there's an evening one I'm thinking of. I can't think what it's called.
I am up for any kind of cookery challenge. Totally.
Ready, Steady, Cook. Was there a program called that? That sounds.
There was. That was an afternoon show.
Oh. But yeah, I mean, yeah, it's your thing, isn't it? Sort of. I mean, I think it could be quite fun to do. I've suggested this to you before, Boaty, but you didn't take me up on it, or maybe you weren't listening. But it could be quite fun to do a live stream. Like, imagine we're doing this, but we're both in our kitchens and we're on a joint live stream. So say you've said to me, right, we're going to cook this. These are the ingredients you need, and you're cooking along, and I'm trying to follow you and cook along with you and see how mine turns out. You know, that could be quite fun.
Yeah,
Tasting, maybe.
Or do the same thing, but with something that neither of us have done before.
Oh yeah, new recipe to us both. Yeah.
Yeah, and see who does it best.
That's a good idea. Yeah, and then
Or one where we don't have a recipe at all and we have to wing it.
Oh, we just get given that. That's what the TV show was, wasn't it? I can't think what the TV show was called, but they got given certain ingredients.
It was ready, steady, cook.
Yeah, and then they had to create.
I don't mean that. I just mean that, like, so you've got to make a dish, but you haven't got a recipe for it. Although you would just cheat, wouldn't you, and get a recipe?
No. I would rather, though, do it. I think if we both were told, maybe it wouldn't be you given the ingredients. Maybe it'd be say we both have to make a shepherd's pie, for example. So
Okay.
we can shop for the ingredients we want, or cottage pie. We can shop for the ingredients we want in our own pie, and then we prepare it on a joint live stream.
Yeah.
And while we prepare, so I could be saying, "Oh, what are you doing, Boaty? Oh, I'm adding whatever to mine. Oh, right, I'm not doing that. I'm going to put this in mine." So we're talking about what we're doing, and then at the end we're showing what we've prepared. So everyone can see the difference, and we can show it dished up on a plate, and then we can do a taste test. Probably quite a long live stream.
Well, okay. Would you be up for doing a Sunday lunch live?
Potentially. The only thing, obviously, is I have little people running around, and others.
So a weekday is going to be better.
Yeah. A weekday would mean I wouldn't have a little one. The problem, I suppose, the problem I have is there's an older person who lives here, and to get to the bathroom you have to walk through my kitchen. But I suppose if they don't, when they came to use the bathroom, I could just put a tea towel over the phone until they've done, passed. So I could potentially do that. Yeah, a daytime lunchtime would be much better.
Yeah, I'm up for that. I'm totally up for that.
Well, let's look into doing that then. So you mean like a midweek roast type of thing?
Yeah, or anything,
start with something a bit more low key first, I think, because
the community could come up with a challenge, couldn't they? They could say, make us a brunch, or make us a soup, or make us a midweek roast or something. Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, put it out to you guys. What would you like to see both Boaty and I attempt to make on a live stream one weekday afternoon?
Or a spaghetti bolognese, or a chili, or
crumble? Bunghole crumble?
Bunghole crumble?
Boaty's bunghole crumble. So yeah, what would you like to see us make? And we give us a list, as well as giving us the names of your hello part that you want to audition for. Let us know what you might like to see us eating, cooking and eating on a lunchtime live stream, and we will get straight down to it, because we're professional like that. But Colette, yeah, thanks for the question, because that's a good one. It's fired us up with new ideas. Voltner official says nasty melons. But Andrew Buttergeek says lovely lemons. Thank you, Andrew. Backyard Trucker is here. Says hi. Good evening, Backyard Trucker. Please do. Any new people popping in? Boaty, are you up to the subscriber count yet?
Still on 6663. Oh, Mr. Parry is calling. Should we take this?
Oh yeah, come on then. Let's have a bit of Mr. Parry.
Good evening, Mr. Parry.
Good evening, sir. Just thinking, you said about doing a cooking competition. Why don't you do it when Emma's at yours? How do you do the dishes?
Because we've only got one cooker, and one this and one that and one the other.
You could both put it in the oven at the same time, couldn't you?
No, I've got a very small oven.
No problem, certainly.
And there's only a small area to prepare stuff and all of that. You need your own devices.
Okay. But you could do a similar thing then. Is she could cook it, and then when you come to yours that week, you can taste it, couldn't you?
Yeah, you get to taste each other's. I agree.
That way you could do it. She could cook it, so when she's coming to your house.
Yeah, that's worth thinking about.
Have it. So you can both taste each other's food doing it that way then.
Yeah.
It's a long way to bring it, though.
It is a long way to bring it.
Because travelling to Boaty takes quite a long time, so I wouldn't want it to go off in the suitcase.
Yeah, but no, we might eat it on the way down, so might not last.
What are you having for lunch tomorrow, Mr. Parry?
I think steak tomorrow.
What are you having for lunch tomorrow, Emma?
I don't know. I haven't decided yet.
What are you?
Sushi.
What are you lot all having for lunch? I haven't. I was going to have momo and chutney for my lunch tomorrow. It used to be my standard Tuesday lunch, and I kind of thought about reintroducing it. But now I've just got a hankering, not for some spankering. I've got a hankering for some Llandudno chicken on a bed of white rice with a winey, fiery au poivre sauce. I just fancy that.
Oh, well, it sounds like you haven't had that for a while, so you should have that.
About bass band. Have you ever heard about bass bands?
No.
They do cheap bands.
Okay.
There was one the other day. The one there today was, I know you haven't got money at the moment, but like, it was one for £2,000. The previous owner spent most of the money on it.
Right.
They specialise in trying to raise now, fire engines, old ambulances, and just old conversions and stuff.
What? And
it's based down your way. It's known as bass fans.
And they convert them into campers?
Well, one or two was converted already.
I'd rather have one that was originally designed to be a camper.
I bet the cheap one was, what's the name like?
Eh?
The one I said for the bass fans, it was like £2,000, but that'd be well gone soon.
What? So is that all done? Is that a proper camper van?
Yeah, just needs a bit of work doing on it.
No.
You know, to finish it off. It's more or less done, but I'm saying the previous owner, by the sounds of what I was watching today, that he spent most of the money doing nothing, if you get what I mean.
Yeah, I prefer the idea of something that was designed to be a camper van.
It was a Ford Transit van, but it was an 88 one.
Okay. I just prefer the idea of something that was designed from the outset to be a camper.
Because I was watching it. It was basically on another channel when a fellow was buying a job lot, but when he was there, he spotted this and he said, someone should buy this, it's a bargain.
Okay.
The previous owner has already spent the money.
Right. Well, I'm skinned, so I'm out.
I know, I've got £2,000 myself, if no one else.
Times is hard. Yeah.
Also, when you said about your thing, Pinch, did you check by the neighbours if they got any security cameras or anything? Or they haven't taken it in for you?
I'll double check tomorrow. It was a bit late.
I know sometimes I take stuff for my neighbour.
I will give them a knock tomorrow. It was a bit late by the time I got home.
Hopefully it is.
You never know. We'll
it might, as you say, if it's been out on the road, your neighbour might have put it in out the way.
They might have. I'll certainly give them a knock. And
I don't really mind taking stuff in for my neighbours if it's only if it hasn't been left there all day. If you get what I mean? Usually.
Yeah, I mean, they take stuff in. We all take stuff in for each other if they're out and somebody knocks on the door. But whether they'd see it out there and take it in, I don't know. But
maybe they have spotted where it was left. Maybe
they might have. We'll find out tomorrow. But yeah, that's a good point.
No problem. Say you seem a lot cheerful now, sir.
Oh, I'm gutted, but it is what it is. Worst case scenario, there's no video goes out tomorrow, and
Yeah, but at least you spent it's shame the way it was done, but at least you spent the day with your best mate.
Yeah, that is true. That is true.
Look at the bright way, sir.
And I know that the filming works. I know the sound was brilliant. The bits. So if we do it again, we can do it even better.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, it's not a disaster. I'll be cheered up by the time I go to bed. I'll also be slightly pissed.
No problem, sir. Good evening.
You too. Enjoy your steak tomorrow.
Good night, Mrs. Titties as well.
Oh, good evening, Stephen Parry, sir, from the Legend
Peninsula. You know what will also cheer you up if Emma does a Liverpool Scouser falling out the bed for you.
Well, she did all that in the doings, didn't she? The 1 o'clock news.
Yeah.
Oh, we interrupt this broadcast. Somebody has just done a lovely
Boaty,
thing.
it's because you've reached 666 subscribers.
Have
Look
I?
what look what that super chat says.
All right then, sir. I'll leave you to it then, sir.
Okay, mate. Thank you.
Good evening, Mr. Parry, sir.
Oh, Stratospherian has sent a super chat, which I shall add a heart to, and it is 6,000. It is 6,600. No, it's 66.66 Danish kroner, I believe those are, and that is because apparently, oh no, according to me, I'm on 6664.
Well, yeah, you. Oh, right, really?
Yeah.
Because I can see people going mad in the chat saying, "Congratulations, you're up to 666."
Oh.
What does it say for me? How do people get to see that?
I don't know.
I don't. Oh yeah, it does. It says it on my screen. It says you've got 6.66k subscribers. That's what it says on mine.
Yeah, it only shows you to the nearest 10. So that means 6,660. It doesn't show you the individual number, and then it'll go to 0.7 when I get 70. So, right. So only I can see the exact number, but we have got another one. We're one closer. I'll show you. I'll refresh it just now, so you're getting the live. There you go. 6,664. It only shows you to the nearest 10 and it rounds it down. That's why you're seeing 6.66. But nonetheless, thank you, Stratospherian. But well, that'll pay for part of the party, won't it?
It might also pay to replace your thing if it's gone missing in the post. Actually,
do you know what? I bet you anything you like that Mr. Parry is correct and one of the neighbours has taken it in. It's the kind of thing that Nikki would do, or Chris. They would have, if they saw it. They know that I'm out all day on a Monday. They know exactly what I do, and if they saw it just randomly left out there, they would take it in. So I don't think any of the others would. They'd take it if there was a knock at the door, but Nikki and Chris are kind enough and sweet enough, and they know that I'm not going to be back anytime soon. They know that Monday I'm out all day. So I wouldn't be surprised if they had taken it in, and I would be surprised if anybody nicked it because, it's a crime-free area. I'm just assuming the worst. I bet you that's what it is. I bet you Nikki took it in. I'll let you know tomorrow, darlings.
Right, a very annoying thing has happened to me because when I click to see your subscriber count, I've lost a load of comments. So I can only see starting from where I'm asking for Hedgehog of Truth questions. So I'm afraid, Boaty, you're going to have to read the comments that I can't see, and that'll teach me not to do that again.
Oh, okay. Well, I've got comments because I clicked on that super chat.
Yeah, it's just because it kind of refreshed the page, it lost a load of comments. So I can only see where I say, please type your Hedgehog of Truth questions. Above that, I can't see anything. So, yeah, you're going to have to read them down until we get down to that. And then I don't mind taking over again, obviously.
Well, I'm going to have to find it. I'm going to have to find where we
just chat amongst yourselves, guys. So, and if you are new here, Boaty would like, a few more subscribers, please, to try and make sure he's up at 666 subscribers. So please, please, please like and subscribe.
Oh, and update. I've lost one.
Oh dear.
So we're back down to 63. So we now need 3. Where did we get to? What comment did we get to?
Oh, goodness knows. I can't look, obviously, to see what we got to.
Oh, okay. Same thing's happened to me. We're obviously so far behind on the comments that I can only go back.
Matron, if you can see the comments we can't see and they're worth us looking at, which they probably are because the community says important stuff, could you possibly take a screenshot and send them to me and I'll have a quick look at them? Oh, she might have done it already. She's so efficient. Yeah, she's going to do that. So if we can maybe, should we read some of these comments and then look at what Matron's sending us?
I'll tell you what I've got to. I've got Amy saying, Boaty, you might not have a video, etc., but you have a lot of friends here. And that's very sweet and very kind. And isn't that lovely? Freeze your wine, Boaty, says Matron. Bend over and look in a mirror, says Andrew. Don't know what that's about. New channel idea, says Pingu Concord. Mustard and Boaty do F all. Just chilling and nattering. There's no way, says Thor, that Emma is 100% British. She's got to be a little French.
Oh, mais oui, on there.
Well, I did ask her if she had any French in her, and she said no, but I'd like some. Oh, we must have had different parents then, Thor, says Matron, who is, of course, the M11's sister.
I do question that.
This guy is secretly telling us that he has cameras in his bathroom that film people. Oh, you've been there then, Thor, says Matron. Sugar Tits says she's got me bricked up. And Matron welcomes Sugar Tits.
Matron would.
Barry says, Google Chris McAnally. He's the guy who caught a couple of minutes. He's Canadian, so at least he has a sense of humour. Craig Hargreaves says, random question. Did you ever have the girl tennis player bum scratch poster? I didn't. I can't speak for anybody else. I remember it used to be for sale in a shop called Athena in the Kingfisher Centre, Redditch, Worcestershire, but I never had it. I had very different things on my bedroom walls when I was a teenager.
Can I just say, yeah, unfortunately, Matron, Boaty and I have lost all the comments that we haven't been able to read above. So if you said anything you really wanted read out, or like answered, please repost it. Apologies, we've lost. We can't. Matron was going to take screen grabs, but she can't see it either. So apologies for that. But yeah, if there's anything you wanted to say that we've now missed, please, repost it. Apologies.
The Equalizer says, if I win the Amaze house this month, we can all chill there forever. Sounds like fun. Radio Gaga says, that salami is making me hungry. Boaty hid the salami, says Peter Pig. I don't know what that says. Slim says, just came on here randomly sending love and blessings from Haiti. Well, love and blessings back at you. Rudolfo Ardogan says, take off your shirt, Papa. No.
Oh, Papa.
And Matron says, Boaty's pulled. And he then goes on to say, dance, Papa. Boner uppercut, says Ultra Fire. Cheers. Amy says, brown milky coconut milk with spices, caramelized onion. It was a curry with a side dish of courgette, potato, and tomato sauce and rice.
Oh, so right. Thanks for that, Amy.
Good evening, dear Boaty, Emma, and of course, you lovely bunch, says DL. Hello to you, my lovely. Thank you for joining us. The smile is back on Boaty's face, says Amy. Matron works hard for the moment. I love being kept busy, says Matron. This shit is life for me, Andrew Buttigieg. You should get paid for that, Emma, says Andy. Bait station comes to mind. And that might have been the jiggling up and down. New subs coming from the vertical stream, Boaty. Let's live sub. Back to 64. One has come back.
When I'm 64.
A pounding of the box before wine a clack. Well, we missed that, but we will get to it. Emma, says Amy, what drink is your favourite tipple?
Okay, well, I don't drink alcohol really. Well, I don't generally, ever, particularly, not much. But when I did drink alcohol, Bailey's was my favourite drink. I used to like Bailey's with ice very much.
What did you have in Llandudno? You had something.
You had what? You bought wine, and we bought a big bottle of lemonade. So
you had a spritzer, didn't you?
Yeah, and that was quite nice actually. I was surprised because the only other time I've ever had white wine, I projectile vomited it everywhere. So I was a bit worried in case it was the wine, but it's probably because I'd had too much of it. But yeah, that was actually quite nice. But I did get squiffy very quickly because the last time I drank alcohol before that was probably about 10 years previously. So.
Well, there you are. You need to keep in practice. Yeah, you need to do these things regularly.
I mean, that's why I was filming Boaty in bed because, you know, I was. I wouldn't normally walk into his bedroom with a camera and start filming him, but, you know, it's like, you know, I blame the spritzer.
That was a brilliant night, wasn't it?
It was really good, yeah.
Let's
do it again.
Yeah. We had, for those who don't know, Emma and I, we had two amazing trips to Llandudno. One was just a day trip, although I say just, it was an amazing day trip. We squeezed a lot into that afternoon and evening. We went in an open-topped sports car on what was probably the best day of the year in terms of the weather. And we did the tram up to the Great Orme, and we did the tram down from the Great Orme. We did the cable cars up the Great Orme, and it was all just wonderful and fantastic. And the journey was brilliant with the roof down in the car and all of that. And then we did a live stream when we got back here. And we enjoyed it so much, we thought we'd do a second trip. And this time we stayed overnight, didn't we? And what did we do on the second trip? Oh, we did the live stream at the top of the Great Orme. We
got in trouble.
Oh, what?
Got in trouble when we were doing
it. Yeah, with the lovely, what was his name?
Gary,
the children's author, who started off by telling us off and then just became our very best friend ever. And we fell in love with him. And what else did we do? We went on the big wheel, and we went out for dinner, and
we met Casey at Harvey's, a lovely waitress.
Oh, she was brilliant. And then we went back we were renting an Airbnb, and we did a mega live stream that night. And it was great because the people that we'd met during the day, they got involved with the community. Casey, our waitress, she came onto the live. And then in the lives over the following night, we had the staff from the whatever it's called, the visitor centre. What's it called? The Summit Centre at the Great Orme. And we didn't get Gary, sadly, but we had the other staff, and they were all saying what a legend Gary was and all of that. And it was just amazing, wasn't it? Oh, and then we had breakfast the next morning at
Carver Cafe.
Yeah. That was.
And people watched.
That was amazing, people watching. They were the best trips. And then on our next little trip, we did what in retrospect was a ridiculous 3 days, wasn't it? 3 days, and in 3 days we did Great Yarmouth Pleasure Beach, Gulliver's Kingdom, and the Heights of Abraham, all in the space of 3 days, and that involved driving from the East Coast. It involved driving from the Peak District National Park to the East Coast and back. And oh God, it was mad, but it was wonderful.
You were exhausted by the end of that. Like you were like, I'm going to need a few days to recover.
Yeah, I was pretty shagged out.
But we're going to do these things again. It's just frustrating, obviously, because my situation means I can't get away as often as I would like. But we're definitely going to do these things again. I mean, I would love to go back to Llandudno next summer. I would love to join you there in January, but unfortunately, my circumstances mean it's not possible.
Would you like a live subscriber update?
Oh, yes, please.
One's buggered off, back to 63.
New people who have just walked in. Jay Brown. I can see somebody called Jay Brown has just walked in. Please subscribe to Boaty. And if Boaty gets to 666, I will take my top off. Boaty, you might not want to look if I do that, but I'll warn you in advance.
Right.
Not the bra, just the top. I will go away from the camera. I will take my top off, put my shirt back on, so I'll be in my bra and shirt, and I will return in just my bra if Boaty gets to 660. I'll have my shirt on too, so it won't be too scary. But yeah, if he gets to 666 before midnight, let's put a time limit on this, I will take my top off. There we go. Don't say I'm not dead, not committed to the program, Boaty.
There'll be three blokes, and I could name them, who will now be setting up separate eBay accounts, separate YouTube accounts. Yes, yeah.
Andrew Buttergeek. I don't know who else. In fact, Ruben's not in. Well,
I know who the other one is. I know who the other one is.
Oh well, whoever it was that bought those photos off you. They'll be the one. So yeah, so there we go. And I really will do that, guys. I'm not jesting. So you know. What's Matron saying? Oh yeah. Matron's suggesting who another person might be.
Well, go and get your kit off, because 666.
Seriously? Has it really? All right then, hang on. Right, I'm just taking my shirt off. Oh dear, the things I do for you, Boaty. I hope you're going to repay me for this. You might want to be blindfolded for the rest of the live stream, though, Boaty.
You're fully clothed. You filmed me when I was naked.
My goodness. Right, I hope that no one's going to be put off by this. It doesn't look much different, to be fair, because I did promise I'd keep my shirt on. There we go. I've taken my top off. This is my lovely bra. Oh, dear. There we go. I'm going to put my top back on in a little while. I'm not going to spend the rest of the live stream sitting here in my bra. Boaty, you might want to just blindfold yourself for the next 10 minutes.
You actually are just sitting there in your bra.
I said I would. I'm a woman of my word.
You brazen hussy, madam.
I like the way you look to check it, though, to see if I was lying.
Well, I think you should take over the comments and.
I can't, can I? I can see where it says, "Please type your Hedgehog of Truth questions." I can't see anything above that.
Are we still that far behind?
I can't see anything above it, so you'll have to tell me when you get to me saying that.
Okay. Andy Donlan says, "I wish that picture behind Emma would turn around."
Well, all right then. There we go. Is that better?
Hang on, let me have a look at this.
Turn around every now and then I get a little.
Oh, Peter P has just sent me a £5, and the message is, treat Emma when you see her.
Oh yeah, thank you.
So there you go, Emma.
Really, I should take my top off more often.
You've got a treat coming from Peter P.
Oh, thank you. Very kind of you.
What are we banging on about, says Always Moaning. Lunatic Ninja number 5 says, Boaty. Exclamation mark says, and I'm not sure which of us this is aimed at, can you please sit on my face?
Oh. Well, shall we just decide between us? Shall we toss a coin?
Good idea.
Okay. Have you got a coin?
Have you got one?
I'm not very good at tossing coins, but we can give it a go. I can't catch them. Heads or tails?
Well, let me see it spin.
I can't catch them.
Oh, God, I'll do it.
You do it. You'll be better.
Okay. Heads. Do you want heads or tails?
I would like tails, please.
Okay, so tails, you sit on his face. Heads, I do. Yeah?
Yes.
Okay. What was it? Heads you, tails me?
I'm tails.
Your tails.
Yeah.
Oh.
I can't see. I haven't got my glasses on.
It was tails. It's you.
Oh, really? It's me. Oh God, my phone, your phone, the phone you gave me that used to be yours and now it's mine, is saying I'm on low battery, but it's plugged in. Let's have a look. What's going on with my doings?
Turn the plug round. If it's not an original plug, they can get a bit fussy. 63 people watching. This is wonderful. You guys are demons, says X. I've been away. Who's the hottie, says Lunatic Ninja number 9. Well, it's me, Boaty. I'm the hottie. What's going on there? No idea.
I was just looking at the battery number. I think it says it's charged. Excuse me a minute. I'm just checking it's charging. It says it is now.
Who's the sexy muddy funster, says Luke James. And Luke, thank you. Oh, yeah. I'm sexy and I know it, Luke. Very kind of you. I appreciate that. 2-minute warning to wine, says Amy.
Oh, we're that far behind.
I once killed a monkey in India, says Michael Lackey. Wine a clack, says Peter P. Cammy McDougall, says you dafty. Peter P says Eastern European immigrants ate the hedgehog in Sweden. Almost then, the lovely almost then. Ladies and gentlemen, your Rage Team champions of the world, from parts unknown, Emma and Boaty. Luke James says, you've got a nice pair. Thank you, Luke. You just can't stop complimenting me, can you? Oh, bless you. Oh, that was nice. Oh, lovely. Come on, the Scotland, says Cammy McDougall. It reminds me of the teenagers from Little Britain. Andrew's having a giggle at the shitting forecast. Matron is just losing the plot at shitting with 90. Boaty is broken, says Andrew. R.I.P. Boaty, says Peter P. I am died, says Matron. I need to watch that again, says Matron. Shitting with 90. Are you okay, Boaty, says Carol C. Did it go down the wrong way? It came up the wrong way. Bloody hell, says Lunatic Ninja number 5. I dropped my phone, shitting with 90. Oh, dear. Matron, make it a short, please, says Peter P. Give us all 5 minutes. We're all in hospital now, says Matron. Andrew says, are you about to clip that trace? It's going to be its own short, says Matron. She is as funny as F word, says Lunatic Ninja number 9, and I agree. And then Emma says, please type your Hedgehog of Truth questions.
Oh, I can see this now. I can take over if you want.
Matron says, cheers, I need a lie down and a bottle of wine after that wine at Clack News. And if you can take over from there, if you would be so kind.
Yeah.
Subscriber update, no longer 6666.
Has it gone down?
No, up.
Oh, I was going to say, I'll go and put my clothes back on if it's gone down.
No, it's 6667, so get your knickers off.
No, I never said that. It's your turn to take your top off now. Just undo your shirt a bit.
Okay.
Yeah, join in. Join
all right.
Your shirt undone a bit. We'll sit here both half undressed. That'd be fun.
Okay, so for every new subscriber that comes along,
a button comes undone.
Yeah. If I get to 6670, I'll take my trousers off. Although people might not want that.
I'm quite liking this slowly undressing on the live stream. It's quite fun. Oh, look. Oh, that's nice. Come on, we need one more subscriber, please. I need Boaty to undo the next button. Right, so we're going to be naked for the Hedgehog of Truth questions. Matron says, cheers, I need to lie down and a bottle of wine after the Wine and Clack News. Amy says, what would your dream job or career be?
Well, go for
Do
it.
you want to answer that? All right. YouTube. I don't know, to be honest. I don't know. I think I would have liked, I wouldn't want to do this now because I'm old and I've got a family and all sorts, but I think I would have loved to have been a singer or an actress. I would have liked to have been something on stage because it's fun. But yeah, or something artistic. But I couldn't really, you know, pinpoint exactly what I would like to do, but I just know I'd like to have done something like that. What would yours be, Boaty?
Well, I've been very lucky. I've kind of done mine, although not always quite in the way that I wanted. My first dream was to be a professional cyclist, and I did that. And then I dreamed of being a classic car dealer, and I did that. And then I dreamed of being a famous vocalist, and I did that. I did want to be a barrister, and I never did that. But I have done a lot of time in court. I did 3 years of a law degree, and I did all of my own advocacy. So although I was never a solicitor or a barrister, I did all of my own company legal work. After I hired a barrister once, and we lost, and I thought, fucking hell, I could do better than you, mate, and I'm paying you a fortune. So after that, I did it all myself. So I got a little taste of it, and now I would go with Emma's first answer. I would love to be able to earn a living from doing YouTube. Oh, and I also kind of dreamed about having a restaurant, and I'm doing that now. So, but yeah,
That was a nice question.
Airbnb and YouTube would be my dream now, and you know they're both potentially possible, so that's cool.
Voices in my head would like to know if you take a very large, dark trouser snake.
May I just interrupt you? One more subscriber.
Get them, yeah, you kid off, get your kid off. I was hoping that the viewing numbers would go up with us starting to take our clothes off, but they're still hovering.
Well, they would if you did, not me. People are going to take a look on the old vertical reel and say, well, there's a fat old bloke there getting his kit off. Well,
there we go. A bit of
you're
shoulder
giving it
as
a bit
well.
of shoulder.
Yeah, a bit of shoulder.
There you go.
Try and tempt them a bit. I don't think either of us fancy that voices in my head, but thanks for the offer. Lunatic Ninja number 5 has been retracted. So I wonder what they said. Things do get missed, especially if I'm in the middle of dying laughing at this pair on the screen. But which pair? You're not laughing at my pair, are you, matron? But I usually manage to catch up. No recipe, both have the same ingredients, suggest Peter P on our cooking thing. Oh, the viewer numbers have just gone up. Woohoo! Please subscribe to the channel. We would love it so much. Well, I would love
63.
it because that means will do another
67. Button. Blimey, 67. What?
Bit more shoulder.
What's our record? What's our record figure?
I know we've been in the 70s. People who are watching now,
Have we?
we're having this. Yeah, we have, but we're having this little thing that basically, when the subscriber count goes off, we keep on taking our clothes off, which is why we're half naked. Boaty's not as naked as me, I have to say. But yeah, please subscribe if you would like us to get more naked. I'm not telling you who will get more naked, but you know, I don't know.
Or
where this
send money.
go.
£10 and I'll take.
Oh yeah, there we go. Yeah, if you send Boaty £10, I will take my trousers off as well. So first £10 Boaty takes his trousers off, and the second £10 I will take my trousers off if Boaty's taken his off. There we go. I'm going to sit here completely stark. This shirt is staying on though, I'm afraid. That's not.
This is kind of getting a bit morally questionable.
This live stream is going to places I didn't expect. We're going to be naked by the time we answer the Hedgehog of Truth question. Carol C said she has a Hedgehog of Truth question. Oh, what is your favourite chocolate bar?
I don't really do chocolate, but if I was going to be given one, I would probably go for a Twix.
I thought you were going to say Twix because I think you said before, but you said you like the ones out of Celebration, the little miniature Twixes.
Yeah, because well, the normal Twix is too big. I mean, a normal size Twix would last me for a month. I don't know how anybody could eat that all in one go. I mean, it's not possible.
I don't know who Andrew is asking this Hedgehog of Truth question to.
Hang on, what's your favourite chocolate bar? Questions
I probably would say, oh God, it's really difficult. I'm a chocolate addict, so I mean, I couldn't pick just one. I just couldn't. I couldn't because I like lots of different chocolate. I like Star Bars.
Can I just point out that there has been another subscriber?
Right.
Oh,
so
no. I did have, but somebody's gone, so that doesn't count. Back down to 8.
Oh, yeah. It's difficult for me to answer. Maybe Star Bar, maybe Orange Aero. I don't know, but I'm trying not to eat chocolate because I need to lose weight. You can probably tell now. I've taken the top off.
Is that
I've got
thing?
a bit of a tummy. Orange Aero, yeah.
Oh, see, I like orange chocolate.
Chocolate orange is nice, isn't it?
My wife used to buy me a chocolate orange at Christmas.
Yeah.
And I never managed to eat it all before the next Christmas.
Oh. We always have the chocolate orange in the stockings. Right, Andrew is asking a question. I don't know who it's aimed at, but it's a Hedgehog of Truth question. Whose moob was better to nuzzle?
Well, no,
you've
misread that. It's a question for the Hedgehog.
Okay, got it. Oh, we're asking the Hedgehog. Right.
Yeah.
So, Hedgehog, whose moob is better to nuzzle on? Boaties or mustard?
Boaty.
Yeah, I think that he's had a lot more experience of Boaty's moves from what I can tell. Right, here's another question. Peter P, it's for the Hedgehog. Where did you live before the caravan? The Hedgehog can't remember. It's been so long ago. Lunatic Ninja number 5 said, who is the naked painting behind Emma? Well, I've turned it round now, but it was me. It was me. When I was thin and beautiful.
And naked.
And naked. Andy Donlan says, can you make my bank balance bigger? Amy says, please make a steak and ale pie.
Oh, good shout. I'd love to make ale, a steak and ale pie.
Could I do it without the ale?
Yeah, except it wouldn't be a steak and ale pie.
Yeah, I mean, that's not something I would want to, I think. Maybe, I could think about it. Dog666 says, nice boobs. Thank you very much if they were aimed at me and Boaty. I mean, I told you got nice boobs, Boaty, but you get offended whenever I talk about it. You won the Carol Ann Award last week and you were really offended.
I bloody was. There's no way
Boaty,
these are a C-cup.
Boaty, I was looking at one of the old live streams from June, and in that, Edmund Quayle suggests, why don't we have a Best Norks on YouTube award? And you said you wanted to be in with the running to the point in the running for that, to the point you started fiddling with your nipples so much that they became completely erect and you're having such a good time on the live stream. So I don't know how you can be offended that you won when you were actively trying to
up to 9.
I'm trying to win that award.
Would you like to speak to Mr. Stephen Parry?
Oh, why not? In the Leisure Peninsula, of course.
Right, go for it.
Excuse me,
Good evening, Mr. Parry.
Oh, don't ask me, mate. I've lost the plot. Not a clue what's going on. I'm going for a fag while you speak to Emma.
Hey, Mr. Parry.
Bloody what's name? So I'll leave you and have it to it.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll leave you to it.
Speak to Emma.
What did you want to say, Mr. Parry, sir?
Just saying this looks like bloody Emma. What's name does Dallas?
Well, thank you, sir.
I don't know who's a joke. Oh, you or what's there now? It's definitely a little smile on his face now, haven't
I'm feeling no pain at the moment.
I'll leave you to it. Okay.
Catch you later, Mr. P.
Good evening, Mr. P, sir.
60.
Still there?
69. 69.
So, oh, that's a good
Blimey.
number.
Oh, fucking hell.
What?
Right, that's 6,670. I've got to take my trousers off.
Go then. Come on, buddy.
You're not really going to make me do that. Are you really going to make?
Do it?
Are you going to make me do?
Would.
Let me just refresh. I might have lost one.
Or maybe undo another button.
Oh, it's got up to 71. Oh, God. I can't believe this. This is utterly ridiculous.
I'll show the shoulder again to come out in force. Yeah, there we go.
If my neighbour comes round to complain about the noise now. This is idiotic. Absolutely idiotic. I would just like to put that on record. And if the subs go back down under 70, I'm putting them back on.
I hope you've got the gas on, the heating on.
I have. This is ridiculous.
I honestly didn't plan this feature for tonight. This is spontaneous. At least the wine is keeping you warm.
Just hope nobody sends in a tenner, otherwise you've got to get yours off as well.
I know. Honestly, if someone sends in £10, I'll go off screen and take my trousers off. But honestly, I don't think people need
we've
to
lost
see
one. We've lost one. I just need to lose one more, and I can put the trousers back on.
Right. Boaty, have you ever eaten pufferfish? Said Lunatic Ninja number 5.
No, I don't eat fish.
Matron is excited for 666. I don't think anyone knew what was in store after that. Peter P wants Jimmy Quinn to say what the number of the week dish is. We've already established he's a psychic cheat, so I think we're not doing that anymore. VR46 Fishy Dick said something, but I don't think it's worth reading out. Stratosphere in the Dead did. Oh my God, what's the pinging? What's that? Oh, is it Matron? What's she saying? Let's have a look.
Oh, 70 people watching.
How wonderful.
Is that a record?
We've definitely been above that before, Matron, I think.
Have we?
But anyway, yeah. Please,
okay.
Yeah, there's 70 people watching now, so please, yeah, we would love if you
72.
subscribe. Boaty will remove more clothes, and so will I. So
72. 72.
72. Or get the shoulder out again. We don't normally do this, guys. This live stream's going in a funny direction.
I'm going to get thrown off YouTube.
Don't put your clothes back on, otherwise I'll have to do that.
Oh, we're down to 61.
I'm covering off if Boaty's covering up. It's all due to the Leisure Peninsula trade.
Right, 72. I've got to undo 2 more buttons.
VR46 Fishy Dick would like you to go and have a shower. Although with a name like that, it sounds like they need a shower.
I had a bath before the live stream. I had a lovely hot bath.
Matron is pointing out that you did say we were going to celebrate and have a party when you reached that. So this is the party. We didn't realise the party would involve having to take our clothes off, but there we go.
Oh, all the best parties do.
VR Fishy Dick is still saying that people smell. Oh, I've reached the end of the comments. No, I haven't. It just got stuck. I was thinking that couldn't be the end of the comments. Right, it got stuck and whizzed to the end. Hang on a second. Mick Merkel J says Nick Jagger. Not sure why they said that. that the name for my plant, maybe? Link says, is this a romantic date? If this is a date, this is the weirdest date I've ever been on.
Agreed.
And all of you lot are on this, 72 people watching now are on this date with us. So how wonderful is that? I've never been on a date where I've been half naked and 72 people have been watching me. So
Yes, you have. Yes, you have.
With 72 people watching me?
Well, you didn't say how many people were watching, but there were people watching.
Well, not 72. Well, it might have been, for all I know. Good evening, lovely people. Sorry I'm late to the party, says Diane Sturdy, but you arrived at the right time, Diane. You're probably wondering what the hell is going on.
Or the wrong time.
Rodolfo Dogan would like us to dance. Come on, Boaty, dance.
Certainly not.
Just do that. Come on. We'll dance to Bruce at the end. That makes my bits jiggle when I do that. Probably best I don't.
I've gone blind.
Boaty doesn't like jiggly bits. He said he's got his own jiggly bits to contend with.
Exactly. That's enough for any man.
All right. I'm guessing this is a question for me, but it could be for you. What's the smallest you've seen, and did it make you laugh? How can you say what's the smallest? Like, the smallest was the smallest. I can't tell you names or anything. But no, I've never seen one. I've never seen one that made me laugh. You know, I've always thought that they were perfectly adequate, and I wouldn't laugh anyway. That'd be mean. Matron is saying, don't forget to subscribe to me. Yes, because me, Emma Lemon, that's my name there. You know, I get my kit off on my channel all the time. So, in fact, I'm going to start because Carol is working for Carol Ann, so I'm going to blooming well start. But please do subscribe to me as well. I keep forgetting to plug myself. I've been plugging you tonight. And Matron's throwing out more links. Alan Simpson says, greetings, honourable community. Our captain and first mate, how are you all tonight? Well, we're half naked, as you can see. So, how can Karagal says, this is an elegant live show on YouTube. People are burping outside. Okay, fine. Well, we're doing more than burping in here. But good evening. Please subscribe. We would absolutely love you to. Alan says, oh, the Hedgehog of Truth is in tonight. Be very afraid. Yeah, you may ask a question if you like, Mr. Simpson, sir. Apologies late again, just back from Monday pub quiz. Not a problem, Alan. Great to see you here now, says Matron. Oh, VR46 Fishy Dick, who kept saying we all smelt and need a shower, has liked the live stream. Thank you very, very much. Very kind of you. John Stoodley is here. Good evening, Mr. Stoodley. Good evening, chat and Boaty and Emma. Jay Brown says, toilet paper stuck in the crack of my tail. Well, it's very nice of you to share that with Mr. Brown or Mrs. Brown. Thank you very much. All this tripe that Boaty's talking about can be found on this channel. And she's advertising your channel on your live stream, Boaty, which is very nice of her. And Emma's channel is this, she says. Right, hell yeah, let's go. 666 says Frank. So they were very excited. Andy Donlan says, how many times can you subscribe? Tony Whitby says, nice tits as well. Oh, well, if you're talking to me, thank you very much. If you're talking to Boaty, thank you on his behalf. But I'm sure he can. Are you stopping the Hedgehog from being upset by my amazing melons?
You'll see why in a minute.
Okay. Dump them out, says Frank. Just in time for oi oi, says Tony Whitby. Cover the Hedgehog's eyes, says Alan Simpson. Peter P is blowing a little party trumpet at Lemons. Where's my Kleenex, says Tony Whitby. Congratulations, Boaty, says Matron. Nice, says John Harding. Frank is putting his thumb on. What a good sport you are, M11. Respect to you, says Mr. Simpson. Fwah, says Andrew Butterkey. Ian Holly says, good evening, beautiful people of the good ship Boaty and the wonderful Emma. Frank says, hello, Greenwood. Thanks for the welcome. No problem, Frank, says Matron. Frank says, at least buy her dinner first. He has bought me dinner. He has. And his restaurant that he works in. I think there's something lovely there. And he's also bought me Momo, which we've eaten at his place. Yum, yum, yum. Recommend
And
that very much.
I made you noodles.
And he's made me noodles, yes.
And a meticulously planned breakfast.
He has. He's fed me very well, which is why I'm
Are you going to
so
go
chubby.
for sauté potatoes? on your
Yes,
next
yes,
breakfast?
please. Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
Yeah. Because I'm not a massive hash brown fan, and like you pointed out, the frozen ones aren't, much cop, are they?
They're crap.
But absolutely. Leo Groves.
I'm sitting here in my underpants. This is ridiculous.
Yeah, but no one can see that, so it's just a mental thing that we know you're in your underpants. It stops me feeling so naked. Yeah, anyone who's just walked in, Boaty is sitting there genuinely in his underpants. You missed him taking his trousers off. I've taken my top off. Boaty's undone some buttons because when he said when he was getting to 666 subscribers, we were having a party. He didn't realise that entailed taking your clothes off. So yeah. What's that? Oh yeah, he's showing you his trousers. You all look like you could cook some mean ramen noodles, says Leo Grove. Yeah, we do actually.
Right, we can. We are expert noodle cookers. We're amazing at noodles, aren't we?
I am now, yeah.
Yeah, we're the best. We are the noodle meisters. Right.
I'm laughing at the comments. Sorry. Sit on my face and tell me that you love me. Said Peter P. Do you think this live stream is going to be demonetized?
I love to hear you oralize. When I'm between your thighs, you blow me away. Sit on my face and let my lips embrace you.
Do you think this live stream is going to be demonetized?
Look, if I expect to be thrown off YouTube tomorrow morning, never mind being demonetized. If I'm demonetized, I'm getting away with it.
Why do you think I'm doing this on your channel? No, don't do the flashy, please, Emma. Layla says, I'm so confused. Stuart Tranter says, a bit like your personality. I'm not quite sure what that was. Oh, Emma froze. Oh dear, I probably froze in a very unflattering position.
Another subscriber.
Oh yeah! The flashing mobs! Oh, this is the best live stream ever. Oh, God, get a bit hot here. I meant the lady in the picture so I could see her face, says Andy Donlan. Frank says, double tap the screen, guys. Show some love. Emma broke the interweb, says Peter P. It's Emma herself in the picture, says Matron. Hello, flobbers, says Project Nigel. Evening, Captain Mustard. We're getting naked.
Hello, Mustard.
Hello, Captain Horseradish.
Oh, and what's his other channel?
Oh, yeah, Captain Horseradish has got 2 channels. One of them's Project Idle, where he basically just dosses around the yard doing nout. And the other one is called Steve Berry Shitting Me Nighty. Right, so I can't see anymore. I'm crying now. Andrew Butticky says, bloody hell, Emma. Oh, he's not northern, is he? Those glasses and the near nakedness. Jesus is mustard, says Peter P. Good evening, Mr. Paddington, sir, says Alan Simpson. Hi, Mustard, it's been lively in here, shall we say, Matron says. Alan Simpson says, do Boaty and the Hedgehog go to the same barber? Oh, that's a good point. Yeah, you do have similar hairstyles. Odin says, wow, moves freely, my goodness. Thank you, darling. Oh, God, I'm not even drinking. Lively, says Project Nigel. Mustard, hello, bringer of the large movie, says Andrew Buttigieg. Look, Hedgehog, says Project Nigel. Lol, Alan says Pocahontas 100. Ask a question, Mustard, says Andrew Buttigieg. A lot of mad newbies and quite a lot of screen madness, Project Nigel. Mustard, bring some sanity, says Peter P. And so has many a manhood, says Andrew Buttigieg. Excuse me while I burp. Apologies, that wasn't very ladylike. This is like strict sub count, says Matron. It is. That's exactly what it is. No discrimination here. Boobs and moves for everyone. Show and Dojo. All I can say is, Emma, I am speechless. Is this in a bad way? Am I getting people unsubbing from me now because all these nice, lovely ladies who've been watching my channel are now upset because I've taken my clothes off? I'm out of breath, says Andrew Buffoonery. Would you like Boaty to give you a scratch, Emma? Evergreen stance says. Right. Evergreen Sand says, am I the wrong channel? It feels like Christmas. Podgering tip number 1, says Peter P. Rampant nudity, says Andrew Butsky. This is a display of, what is it? Is it a display of, okay, what's that expression? Display of what, Buffoonery?
Oh, this.
Blatant. This is a display of blatant nudity. Rampant nudity. Shocking lack of hairy chest and medallion from Boaty. Oh, I like clean chest without any hair on it, to be fair.
Oh, it is hairy.
Well
it's
done,
just
Boaty.
not stupidly hairy.
Mine's not hairy. I just thought I'd clear that up. Mine isn't hairy. Yours is very hairy with a hedgehog there.
Well, yeah.
Should be Emma Watermelon, says Frank. And MK3 Capri Allen, says Andrew Buttigieg. Tony Bologna 2.0 says, pull them calcium cannons out, sugar.
Calcium cannons. I love that.
Stick the hedgehog to the chest, Alan, says Peter. And Evergreen Sun says, comments are brilliant tonight. Thank you, Evergreen. Please like and subscribe, everybody. The viewing numbers almost hit 70, and they did. Jose Fantasticville says, new to Boaty's channel.
I've just put my slippers back on.
A new person has arrived.
I don't mind having no trousers on, but I draw the line at no slippers.
I've got slippers on. Look at this. Very, very fetching. Love it, Peter and Andrew, says Alan Simpson. Boaty, can you lend me some pounds from the box, please, says Andrew Buttigieg.
I haven't handed the box.
Oh, you haven't? No, you have to go and get the box with no trousers on.
Really?
Questionable, says Peter P. That would be
I'm genuinely feeling objectified here.
You're not the only person half dressed. And I've got more like embarrassing stuff to show than you. Boaty, half naked, slips a pound into Sean's slot. Matron is donate to the Boaty Call strip subscribers, says Matron. She's put the PayPal link out. BN010 has put a couple of glasses of milk. None, says Andrew Buttigieg.
The
Holy
calcium
mindset.
cannons.
Well, here's a question for you, Boaty. Holy Mindset TV says, hello, I'm Holy Mindset TV. What is your channel about?
What?
Hello, I'm Holy Mindset TV. What is your channel about?
Oh, I am a Reverend Minister of the Church, and my channel is about creating a community where we support each other, laugh together, cry together, and give each other a helping hand and a bit of company when we need it.
That's wonderful, Boaty. I couldn't have said it better myself. There we go. What a wonderful answer. Ian Holly says, I love a Yorkie. George Michael couldn't keep hold of his chocolate bar. He was careless with his whisper. An orange twirl is lovely, said Alan Simpson. Tony Bologna 2.0 says, what is wrong with the dental system in the UK? A lot.
A lot.
You cannot get an NHS dentist
Impossible.
anywhere.
Correct.
And private dentistry is extremely expensive.
Correct.
And lots of people are very poor.
Correct.
Yeah. So if you don't live in the UK, be thankful if you live somewhere where you can access quality dentistry at reasonable prices. Royce Wallace says, do a shit.
Oh, you're joking.
Right. I will do anything for a live stream, but I won't do that.
Oh, shit.
What?
3 more.
I thought something bad had happened. Oh, he's undoing his sleeve buttons now. Yeah, roll those sleeves up. I like the fact that I don't have to take any. I will take my trousers off if a £10 super chat comes, but that's me done because I don't think anyone needs to see any more. But I'll show a bit more shoulder again. Yeah.
There you go. Have some arm. Have some.
Thank you, Hedgehog. Your wisdom is very insightful, says the green. No, Andrew Buttergeek. Chris Heatherly says those double D's. No, actually, they are currently what are they? They're either double G or H. I can't remember what they are at the moment. I haven't bought a bra in a while. I'm hoping they will shrink when I lose weight though, because they're very. You might like. Some people might like them, but they're not very comfortable to carry around all the time. Yeah, Matron says it's about friends and community and fun, and Boaty on the left and his life. Andrew Buttergeek says it's up the creek, Tony. Very, very expensive. Yeah, the dentistry is. That's what we're talking. Captain Mustard says, "Don't that gobshite take his pants off." Right? He's done it, hasn't it? Tony Bologna says, "Holy chesticles!" What a sexy boob, says Farid. Oh, thank you very much if you're talking about me. AK7 says, "Emma, show boobs." I think that's what I'm kind of doing. Andrew Buttergeek says, "Expensive, can't type properly, my hands are full." Why are you showing your tits, says JB? Why not? NM68 says, "Can a man with a beard tell a barefaced lie?"
Oh, clever.
Farid says, "Take that bra off, please." No, I won't be doing that, I'm afraid. It's not that kind of channel. Fun, frolicsome, but not, downright pervy and naked. That's not what it's about. Very fine, says Andrew Buttergeek. Tony Bologna says, 2.0 says, "Imagine those giant fangs swinging whilst he's riding you." There, Boaty, can you imagine those giant fangs swinging whilst he's riding you? I'm losing the plot.
I'm reading ahead. It doesn't get any easier.
Okay. Peter P says, "Leave the socks, Boaty. This is the best live stream of Boaty's ever," says Matron. Farid says, "Oh yeah." Andrew Buttergeek says, "Hope Michael Burrows isn't lurking." Farid says, "It's her turn." "Yes, Boaty, you great sport, you," says Matron. Equalizer says, "I just took my top off to join in." MBS 504M says, "Are we British people?" "We are indeed British people." "Nigel up for sale," says Jimmy Quinn. "Free range Boaty," says Andrew Buttergeek. "Just a wild guess," says MBS. Farid says, "Go for it, redhead." Pardon?
Wine. I need wine.
I think you probably do. I think I need wine. Boaty's commitment to gas should never be questioned, says Alan Simpson. Anto K says something in a different language that I don't understand, so sorry I can't read that. Carol C says, "Gosh." Farid says, "Get rid of that bra." Boaty wants you to get rid of your bra, please. Does Carol Ann... it's shot to the end. Someone says, "Does Carol Ann know about this?" Hang on a minute, I've lost it. It's shot to the end. Yeah, nearly there. Yeah. Does Carol Ann know about this? Says Peter P. Project Nigel says, "Would it help if I unsubscribe?"
Yeah.
Leave it on. Leave it on, please, says Jeff K. Farid says, "Would you please help calm down if you show me your boobs?" We don't want to calm down. We're having a fun and frolicsome party for Boaty hitting his 666 target. Bizarre, says Luther. Jolly good job, says Jeff Cave. Don't touch that nog mustard. Don't touch that. Asa 50 14 says some jumping jacks. Good night, says Lunatic Ninja number 5. Ninja number 5. Farida says, do it again, redhead. I feel like I'm dogging, says Andrew Donald. IVD Warrior says, evening all. What in the... Evening all? What in the blazes has happened to Walnuts and bestiality says, I'm an AI who's wondering what the hell is going on. I'm crying. I'm honestly crying. Oh dear, this is terrible. Right, Jose Fantastic Phil says, one sub to Emma also. Please subscribe to my channel too, Emma Lemon with the 2 N's, if you want. Oh dear. Andrew Buttergeek says, plugging. What are you trying to find? Don't touch that. Are you trying to find that?
Yeah. Don't touch that. Don't touch that. Don't touch that. That's enough of that.
Oh, you made me dance. They'll have been bouncing all over the place.
Yeah, me too.
I've just seen what we look like on the screen. You're okay. You can say you were drunk and don't remember it. What was I doing?
Oh, well, that's certainly what I'm planning. Yeah.
Amy said, time for bed. Bye-bye. Good night, Amy.
Very
I'm glad.
sensible.
Have sweet dreams, won't you? IBD Warrior celebrating Boaty 6666 subs for Boaty. Project Nigel would like to know if you cleaned the hedgehog.
I did actually, yeah. Look.
You're sneakily doing your buttons up again. I can see you doing
I'm
that.
not. They're still.
Okay, I'll allow that then.
I'm just like.
God help us. IBD Warrior says, God help us when they hit 10,000. General says, I want to start a live stream. IBD Warrior says, can Boaty get a word in tonight? Oh, Boaty can get a word in tonight. I was just going through. Boaty, would you like to read the comments? Because I think people are probably annoyed at me reading them.
Well, we've got as far as Paul Smorton, the lovely Paul Smorton. Evening all. Is this the OnlyFans channel? Well, you'd be forgiven for thinking so. Alan Simpson says, good night, Amy. You may have some hot dreams now. Boaty has a brown belt, says Andrew. I do indeed. I've got a black belt as well, but that's on the other trousers. Nice boobs, says somebody. Sam Blackwell says, look at those. Ian Huddy says, your properties must be well insulated. You don't want to get a chill in your nether regions, which is somewhere near a very windy bottom. I believe draft excluders are available. Tonight in Winaclack News, boobs and moobs. Nice boobs, says Paul Smorton. Is that for Boaty? Certainly. Are you guys voting Kamala too? Says Trinity Arc. Unfortunately, I'm no longer eligible to vote in the US of A. Yes, says Matron, somewhat excitedly. I'm totally enjoying seeing Boaty flesh. Wonk bonk clippage tomorrow. When I can effing well cope. Where's the baby oil? Baby oil, says the pale horse. Oh, shit in me nighty, I'm dead again, says Matron. Same thought here, says Andrew, but opposite, Tracy. I think that's enough for this evening, says IBD Warrior, very sensibly. Good night, all, and good night to you. Thank you for joining us. Peter P says, this is the best live ever. Jumping Jack, says Chris Heatherly. Emma, you have 20,000 subscribers, says Andy Dunlan.
Honest.
How's it going, guys? Says Willie Stroker. Seaside Luffle says, I'll sub. What's your link?
Well, this is me, Emma Lemon with 2 N's if you want to subscribe to me.
Ian Hully says, can anyone remember a few years ago they brought out Hedgehog flavour crisps? I remember. Brannigan's.
Oh,
I remember
awful.
them well. Kermit the Frog says something.
Says,
Seaside Left says, Nigel Garage, what's your plan for the EU over the next 4 years? Rejoin them is the plan. Is this a swinging thing? Asked Willie Stroker. Are you wearing the red sex pants tonight, Boaty? Asks Ivor Spotty Andrew Buttigieg. No, I'm not. I can reveal that no, I'm not. I'm crying. I can't cope, says Matron. I'm your private dentist, a dentist for money. I'll pull what you want me to pull. Oh, Matron would like people to subscribe to her. Oh, excuse me. Dang, says Jake S. Those are huge.
Yeah, baby. I was talking about yours.
Sorry, Alan, says Diane Sturdy. I'm laughing too much and I can't actually see words. Please turn the picture back round, Emma, says Andy. I cannot cope, says Matron, who's having some sort of crisis. Where is Batman when you need him, says Peter P. I farted, says Norseman. Well done, Norseman. Matron's having a giggle at the person saying, can you imagine those things swinging? Hi from Bournemouth, says Carl. Hello, Carl. Thanks for joining
Good
us.
evening, Carl.
Welcome to the community.
If you subscribe, Boaty would take his clothes off.
I've taken enough. I've hardly got anything left. Yes, says Pancho Grande. You haven't lived until you've had beans on toast. That reminds me, says Andy, I need to park my bike. Well, thank you. Greetings from Sacramento, California, says Pancho Grande, and welcome to the community. We're delighted that you've paid us the great honour of joining us. And don't worry, you haven't missed a thing. We were just kind of killing time until you got here. We heard you might be coming. 100 quid, says Boaty gets demonetised, says Andrew. Got to be in with a shout, hasn't it?
You wouldn't get the whole channel demonetized just for this.
Yeah, well, we'll find out tomorrow, won't we?
Oh no, you'll be really annoyed with me then.
Somebody's asking if you're going to take your pants off. Oh dear. Matron's in another universe right now. Don't touch that. That was an excellent rendition there. Boaty is not wearing any ponties. I need to bring that back. I'm not wearing any ponties. Emma and Boaty give a new meaning to care in the community. I'm seeing double and I haven't even had a drink, says Andy. And on that note, we have caught up with the comments. And it's about to hit. We're going to say goodnight at 30 minutes past midnight. You've got 3 minutes left. So say your goodnights. I don't know. Phone the subscribers. Oh, Christ, another one. Hang on.
Come on, undo it. Come on. You've got 3 minutes to get Boaty completely naked.
God almighty. I've got one button left. I'm clinging on. Hold on. There's one I particularly want to play.
As soft as your now hands.
Oh, not that one. This one.
Thank you for joining Mr. Boaty live from the Peak District. If you've been affected by anything in this program,
Oh, and it's died. My phone has died.
Oh
Where's
no!
it?
If you've been affected by anything in
Hang on,
this
try
program,
again.
Joining Mr. Boaty live from the Peak District. If you've been affected by anything in this program, phone the Samaritans. We will see you back here tomorrow night. Thank you and good night.
There we go. There you go. You've got 2 minutes left of this nonsense, darlings. I just need to say a massive thank you for Emma for being an amazing sport and getting me demonetized. I need to say thank you to all of you who have been part of whatever the hell this was. I haven't even begun to process it. I guess I'll deal with it tomorrow when I get thrown off YouTube. Or if I'm lucky, I'll just get demonetized.
oh dear.
I need to say a massive thank you to about 25 new subscribers. Thank you for coming along and making me take my trousers off. I'm very grateful. Emma, would you like to say your good night and plug your channel?
Thank you, everybody, for watching tonight. This live stream did take a rather different turn, unexpectedly. But very nice, Boaty, by the way, to see that you've perked up a bit. You weren't on top form at the start, but it's nice to see you've picked up a little bit. Thank you to any new subscribers. Also, if you want to see more of me, I'm not sure that's the right expression. Please do go and subscribe to my channel. My name is Emma Lemon with 2 N's. Yeah, I'm going to start doing some live streams over there. Actually, I've decided of an evening, like earlier on, like maybe once a week. So yeah, come over there, chat to me. I'll be back here next Monday with more clothes on, I'm afraid. Fully dressed next time. But thank you very much for watching. And yeah, have a fantastic night, a fantastic week ahead. I'll see you in the chat during the week. And good night from me. And thank you.
And I will just say that I wish you all a safe and peaceful night. Stay warm. And I wish you all a joyful day tomorrow. Take every little bit of pleasure that you possibly can from it. And above all of you, please take really good care of yourselves. And if you're fortunate to have people that you love or who love you, take really good care of them too. And hopefully, I would love you to join me tomorrow, and it will just be me with my trousers on tomorrow. It will be a later time, 11 o'clock, Tuesday Night Live, and I would love to see you. Emma and I will see you in 1 week's time. I will see you tomorrow night, 11 o'clock. And on that note, much love from us both. And Pachu, and indeed.
Bosh.
Oh, yes.
Bye, guys.
Bye-bye.